from the city of brotherly love. MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. The opener of a three-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. Two of the best bats go at it next on the show. Opener, what do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, this year his strikeout to walk ratio has been outstanding, so look for a lot of strikeouts here in this one.
Into the box is leadoff man Jason Hayward, and we are ready for baseball.
For the Cubs, right fielder Jason Hayward.
Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. These Phillies, Eric Karros, as they enter play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
And something's going to have to give here in game one, because both of these teams come in riding winning streaks. They've played some of their best baseball this season, so this is set up to be an exciting series.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
In the second spot tonight, third baseman
Chris Bryant comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And with that, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, Franco's defense has been a stellar surprise. Everyone knew he could hit and tear the cover off the ball, but he's shown that he's an elite fielder at the big league level. And he can play anywhere in the infield, and he provides some magnificent highlight reel catches.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. You got to figure that man right there, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, his batting average against this year is under 250. He's really had his way with the offense.
Odubel Herrera comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Odubel Herrera.
Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike one. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, they've been in a
give here in game one, because both of these teams come in riding winning streaks. They've played some of their best baseball this season, so this is set up to be an exciting series.
With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, I know this club loves what Evan Gattis brings to this offense. He's been crushing the ball lately, hitting over 450 in the last 10 games. He's doing a great job of going with what he's given. And he's making them pay when it's a mistake pitch.
On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word from the dugout is. But here's one more look at it. Man, that's tough to tell if he was out for sure from that angle. And I can see why this was a really tough call on the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Phillies have elected to.
So here's one last look at the replay. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to rule the runner safe. And boy, I tell you what, I just don't see it here. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for him in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Hanley Ramirez will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play.
And he's right up there among the RBI leaders, too, so he's dangerous with runners on base.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Chop foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit down the third base line. And that's through for a hit. Evan Gattis will dig in. Currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play.
You know, as an everyday player, you wake up in the morning and you dream of 3-hit days. You look at the average that he's got on the season, and he added one of those 3-hit days yesterday.
Victorino ranging back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now obviously this pace won't last, but man, he is hitting everything in sight.
Maikel Franco will stride in now as he'll enter play as the 2nd leading hitter in the entire National League.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
Tap fouled at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Up with it, Schwarber. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the 2nd. Kyle Schwarber will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 7-game dry spell at the plate. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, the strikeouts sure come in bunches for this guy. Remember, he had 10 of them in his last start, and he's well on his way to maybe even matching that number in this game.
Dexter Fowler is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Gattis, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Batting 6th, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Addison Russell will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that's off the left field wall. And he is in the scoring position at second with their first hit, a 2-out double. So perhaps some new life in the inning here with a 2-out double in the second. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks second on the team in that category.
Yeah, he's really contributed to the team this year. Here he is on second again with a chance to score on just a single.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Freddie Galvis will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off.
Ready, Galvis.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Got him swinging in the dirt. Schwarber finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Galvis is retired, and there's one away. With a moment now, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, when you talk about a position that requires arm strength, right field is one of those. This man, he has arm strength to die for. He could throw it from the wall. He could probably throw it from the show it off in this one.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller, the thought is that you've got to get out there and hit the ball before it sinks. So that means if you're a right-handed hitter, you got to jump out there and pull it. And that's exactly what he did.
Cesar Hernandez will stand in now. Happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is La Stella to second for one. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with Kyle Hendricks is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Kyle Hendricks.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Into the seats, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off for ball one. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Full count, 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Galvis has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
And you know what?
Right
It's
fielder.
not too often you can ground
Jason
out with nobody
Hayward.
on base and then get high fives from your dugout. But when you get a starting pitcher to burn through double-digit pitches to get you out, that's just a great at-bat.
Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Jared Eichhoff digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Victorino is in pursuit, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Drilled to first. To the bag with it himself is Rizzo for the out.
The right fielder, number 3.
Stepping in, Craig Gentry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
0-1 count and the pitch. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Grounded to third. Right to Bryant. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Chris Bryant is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Grounder down the line at third. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout. And there's 1 away.
Well, right now he is just carving them up. Dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey? That's 7 strikeouts already. And he's made it look easy so far.
Anthony Rizzo comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
You got to make sure if you come inside, you come way inside. You leave it out a bit, he's liable to hit that thing in the second deck.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, catcher, Kyle Schwarber.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gentry sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 2-0. Hanley Ramirez is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
First baseman.
Taking ball for a strike, 0-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
This guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
And that finds its way through. A leadoff single for Ramirez.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here. But if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets him started.
Evan Gattis will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time.
And that was a breaking ball that he hit, and it looked like he saw it right out of the pitcher's hand so nicely. They might have to attack him with some hard stuff this time around.
0-1, here it comes. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. On the ground to the left side. One there. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Well, you kind of thought maybe he'd be running over there at first base. He had a few pitches to think about it and kind of time the move, but by not going, he winds up getting taken off the bases entirely here on the double play.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down quickly go the Phillies as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Dexter Fowler, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Just a touch outside. 1-2. Fouled back. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Addison Russell is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced. So he's pitching very, very well right now.
Throw gets him 2 down. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA.
Well, it's business as usual for them. They lead the National League in that department, and it's always nice to know that whoever steps on the bump for you, you're going to have a chance to win. A lot of teams are envious of that stat, and these pitchers, they deserve a lot of credit for what they've accomplished so far.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Very weakly on the ground, and he'll in fact just tag the runner headed down. Freddie Galvis will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove.
Oh, look at the stop by Rizzo. The throw. It's there. He got him.
Oh, what a play.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Carlos Perez. He singled his last time up. In there, strike one.
Well, you see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs. That's for sure.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Grounded to short. Gloved by Russell. On to first, and very quickly, two are gone in the home fifth.
Now batting.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here. Hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. LaStella has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. But they hold a 2-0 lead. Tommy LaStella will come forward now to start out their half of the sixth, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had him off balance all game.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Oh, and he misses it.
Well, you know, he does have a long way to go to get to this ball, but geez, once you get there, catch it. I think he's going to tell you that he should have caught that ball, and the official scorer, he's going to agree with him too. He's going to get smacked with an error.
Galvis settles under it near second. He's got it 1 away. Chris Bryant will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
First baseman.
So stepping in, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. David Hernandez will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Anthony Rizzo stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Kyle Schwarber is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Trying to hold the lead. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. So the base hit there plates their second run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Dexter Fowler is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Addison Russell strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Ball 1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Corner paint right there. 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. David Hernandez will come on as he's newly into the ballgame, getting his first plate appearance now here in the sixth. Reyna is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Reyna.
In there at the knees, strike one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Line to the right side, and that's going to be a base hit, so a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Odubel Herrera will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. A pause and the 0-2. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
Hard liner toward short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Oh, you know this ball had base hit written all over it. And for as hard as it was hit, it may have even made it into the alley. But that's a nice job at short to get all the way up there and just pull this thing down for the out.
Craig Gentry is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a liner, but foul. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. There to take it as Fowler as that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman.
Hanley Ramirez digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Back goes Hayward. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Evan Gattis will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Belted high in the air out to left. Victorino looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Maikel Franco will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And Fowler will put this one away to retire the side. But the Phillies use... Greg Holland will come on much too early here if you ask me. It's just the 7th inning. Leading off the inning, Shane Victorino. And they'll need him to get something going here. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Chopped in front of home plate. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Miguel Montero will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Holland's ready. Here it is on 2-1 to 2-2 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Second baseman
Tommy La Stella is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Gaddis is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half. Trevor Cahill will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Freddie Galvis will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Seared down the first baseline. To the bag with it himself is Rizzo for the out. Carlos Perez will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 5 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Count 0-2.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. La Stella fields it cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 8th inning coming up. It's the Jason Hayward will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that pitch. That's on him way too fast.
And Hayward's now 0 for 3 so far as he's retired again here for the first out.
Third baseman, Chris.
At the plate, Chris Bryant. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gentry on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Anthony Rizzo will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Fastball in there for a called strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gentry will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order, and the deficit remains 5. Marcus Semien is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Odubel Herrera digs in now after lining out in his last try. Jimmy Rocha will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Throw on to first, and Cahill's looking sharp here. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 3.
Now to the plate, Craig Gentry. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. Victorino is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We've played 8 full. Phillies lead. Back in the city of brotherly love with Major League Baseball on the show. Jimmy Rocha will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 0.
Brett Oberholzer will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th.
Number 34.
Striding in to start the 9th, Kyle Schwarber, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 24.
Dexter Fowler will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Oberholzer gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit to first. And that is through into right field for a single. Addison Russell ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Smoke toward the hole. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Shane Victorino will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Arismendi Alcantara will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
Second baseman.
Tommy LaStella comes to the plate looking to possibly give his team the lead if he can drive a ball deep enough into the outfield.
And you know that's probably in his head, but a simple base hit to the outfield could be all it takes to tie it up.
Jason Hayward will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Boy, another night and another victory. How much longer can they keep it up? I mean, this has been incredible to watch.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.